It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. We're back.
That's right. And so is Shooby Shark.
Shooby Shark is back.
I did not expect that.
I did not expect the return of Shooby Shark, but he's back and he's hunting.
Yeah, he is.
This time he is a catfish, but he's not hunting himself. That I was, it's really the pot calling the kettle black on this one.
Yeah.
But I guess it takes one to know one.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of like Spider-Man 3, where you're Spider-Man, but then you become Venom. And it's like you have these two different identities, right? It's just like
yes.
That. So
yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah,
it's like we're comedians, but we make fun of Tom for being a comedian,
I kind of feel bad about that. I kind of do.
I don't feel bad about anything ever.
I'm warming up to Tom as each episode goes.
As a strategist.
Yeah, and an artist.
Yes, and
a clay artist.
And a member of royalty, benefiting off of years and years of colonialism.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, the end of this episode. Wowzers. Wowzers. Tamira knows what she's doing, right? She's just pretending to not. She knows.
She knows.
She knows what she's doing.
She has to, right?
How could she not know?
I'm still kind of baffled by this whole situation of like how they're presenting it. Like she has
no, actually, I think she might actually not know, but it's funny to think that she knows.
But how does she not know at this point?
Because she came in late and she just like doesn't know what's going on. Nobody told her.
Oh, it's hilarious either way.
No one told her. She doesn't know what's happening. Tasha has no idea.
It's so funny.
But I hope we can interview her so we can be like, you knew, didn't you?
She's gonna be like, no. And
I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna turn off the lights in here. And I'm gonna hold a flashlight at my camera. You know it.
And I'm gonna be the good cop, right? Because that's what we're doing, right?
And you'll crack open a soda and you'll hold it at your camera. You want a soda?
And I'll be like, what kind of chips do you want from the vending machine?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be sick.
We should do a cop show.
Dude, we should do a cop podcast. where we are the cops.
Like Derek, the winner of Big Brother.
I thought Derek won the last season of The Circle.
I knew you were gonna do that. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You and Derek, the winner of The Circle, right?
Oh my God, I'm about to shit!
Oh man.
Well, let's jump into this. I like this episode. It was fun.
It was good.
The game was really good too. It was a good game. Oh, too easy.
Oh, you mean the trivia game?
It had good payoff. The idea was good. At least they tried to do the reveal the catfish thing, and then you're not supposed to do it. It had the intent. It wasn't just, truth or dare.
They should have given the Rocky statue question to Shoe Bomb.
Yes.
Again.
At least like the Marvin, at least somebody took the bait. At least Marvin took the bait. But apparently everyone's just like, oh, he's smart. And it's like, don't you see that that's like really weird that Marvin knew where hydrogen was?
But if Marvin hadn't have had that experience, would this game have been good at all?
No, which was a big problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a big problem.
Yeah.
I liked
but the Marvin stuff was funny. I was rooting for him to just do it. I was like, just do it. Just say it. I was like, surprise them.
I just love that he had no idea.
Yeah.
Until afterwards, he's like, oh, are they going to think I'm smart? And it's like, No, because they're not smart enough to think like that, Marvin. Don't worry. They're not smart either.
Well, it is interesting that I will say, like, yes, it does make it look super catfishy. On the other hand, why can't personal trainers know what the first element is on the periodic table?
Because nothing of his personality thus far
Screams that.
screams that.
Yeah.
And because it wasn't even a multiple choice question.
Yeah.
Who knows out of the blue the first element on the periodic table of elements?
More intelligent people than I, because I didn't know it.
I just don't know.
I haven't taken a chemistry class since junior year of high school, so
I can answer like Jeopardy questions that reference the periodic table of elements in like context to like
Breaking Bad.
no, if they're like named after certain people or stuff like that, I can
Well,
remember.
sure. Yeah, that's just trivia skills.
But I
Yeah.
can like remember certain elements and stuff like that. But I can't remember like where they are on the table or like which one is first and stuff like
Well,
that.
and again, if you're a player in the circle, you have to be thinking about production's game too. And why are there certain categories up that fit
Exactly.
people? You know, why is health and beauty the one that this person should take? Why
Yes,
is
and why
biology the
didn't
one that
he-
Chad should take?
Why
you
didn't
know?
he take geography? That was clearly one he was supposed to take. Why did he take science? You
Yeah.
know, and why did he know that? Yeah, it's very like there's like the fact that it didn't stand out to more people, or we didn't see like maybe more people did say that, but we didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you think that it crossed anybody's minds when the history question came up and it was winner of Circle Season 1? Do you think it crossed any minds that they might have a returning player in the mix currently as a catfish
no,
from Season 1?
no.
It would have crossed my mind.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because why would they toss that up there?
That's true.
For history?
Yeah, that didn't really make any sense.
I would be going, oh, is Joey? I would think it was Joey. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah, like is Joey
catfishing.
here?
Joey's here catfishing.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the way production works, my mind would always be racing on these things. I'd be like,
Yeah.
well, that's kind of odd. Does that mean that Joey's here? Is he a catfish right now? I wouldn't have thought Shoe Bomb though,
No.
since they asked who won. If
I mean,
they asked who the runner-up was, then I would have been like, now you're really giving it away.
I mean,
Like,
they definitely should have been more suspicious of the Marvin thing. Like, come on.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
did like how some people thought that the elements were, I think Sam was going like, it's earth, wind, fire, water. I was like, come on. Like,
Was she joking though?
it did not feel like it to me. That was,
Maybe she was joking.
dude, I
might be
never
joking.
put it past reality TV people to not know things.
Yeah.
I watched too much challenge trivia over the years. They do not know trivia.
The
Reality-
closest
TV
was
contestants.
Jen. The closest aside from them was Jen. Brett and Xanthi said H2O.
That's what Raven and Paris said. They said Raven said H2O.
Oh, Raven said H2O. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think Jen did too then.
Maybe, yeah.
I think they both did.
Chaz said aluminum. Chaz was the closest. He said something.
Yeah.
I was like, that is something.
Well, and that's good deductive reasoning too, of being like, okay, well,
Oh, it's alphabetical, yeah.
alphabetical, you put it towards the top. Yeah.
I was like, that's an element, I believe. Yes, that
Yes.
works. Have you ever heard? So this is do you know the story of part of why Weird Al casted or why Weird Al cast Daniel Radcliffe as
No.
Weird Al in so guys, by the way, it's a great movie. Daniel
Aside from
Radcliffe-
Radcliffe being funny and that
Yes,
he sort of looks
so-
like, yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe plays Weird Al in the Weird Al biopic, which is a really funny
Great
movie.
movie.
It's available on the Roku channel. It's amazing. You should definitely watch it.
It sponsors our show.
Yes, it sponsors our show. And he said that Daniel Radcliffe was on like the short list of actors to play him, but what really pushed him over the top was that he remembered that he saw Daniel Radcliffe on the Graham Norton show, and on the Graham Norton show there's like a small group of celebrities sitting on a couch like together, and that Daniel Radcliffe sang like Tom Lair's The Periodic Table of Elements. It's a song where you sing all the periodic table of elements.
No, I know what it is. Yeah.
Okay, so he sang the whole song, and at one point the audience like starts clapping, and he's like, "Shut up! I need to sing it." And he like sings it, but he sang that while Rihanna was on the couch like next to him. So he sang that whole nerdy song right in front of Rihanna. And Weird Al was like doing that in front of Rihanna was like that extra level of nerd. And I knew he was right for the part. Like I knew he would be down.
Because most people would be terrified to do that in front of Rihanna.
He was like doing something so nerdy in front of Rihanna. I knew he was perfect.
I love that. That's a great story.
Yeah, it's available on
and
YouTube.
that clip
It's
sounds
like,
familiar. I bet I've seen that.
Yeah, it's
before.
like a minute and a half long. I almost clipped it, but it's like not good enough with just audio. Like yeah. You gotta watch it.
Funny. That's
it's
so
funny that like that is what Weird Al remembered and was like, he's perfect. He sang the periodic table of elements in front of Rihanna. He can play me, Weird Al.
He did crush it.
He was amazing. I love
good.
Daniel Radcliffe.
He's awesome. Yeah.
And not just because I love Harry Potter. Okay.
Yeah, we get it. You're a millennial. We get it.
Yeah. Not just because. Okay. So Billie Jean meets Chaz. I think she was screaming more than Chaz.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, she was terrified. That's Bruno.
Is that Derek, winner of season?
Derek, winner of last season of The Circle.
Well, I'll be a monkey's ass, honey.
I miss Frank.
Me too.
Yeah. She basically just throws Sasha under the bus and was like, she wanted to have an alliance with me, and then she voted me out, and the reason that I even chose her team was because she wanted to have an alliance with me. And it's like, it's not Shuby's fault that you picked the wrong team, okay?
Yeah,
but actually fair. The whole thing's fair.
Yeah,
the whole's fair. She says Tamira is surface level and doesn't have genuine vibe, so she was able to suss out the catfishiness over there. And she points it out to Chaz. She says Sam has genuine vibes. I think everybody's getting that. Everybody's feeling good about Sam. I feel like Sam's in a good place. Probably
Sam
around the middle. I feel like Sam's like 4. I feel like Sam is where like Marvin was previously.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I think her connection to Marvin is what puts her in such a strong place too. I feel like Marvin is sort of steering the game right now.
Yeah. And she likes Jennifer and says she has good vibes. And Chaz is like, yeah, I like Jennifer. So, yeah. And then Billie Jean says, she's like, you're popular, but they're going to want to kick you out because they're popular. And I'm like, well, nobody's doing that yet. Nobody is saying, oh, Chaz is a threat because everybody's with Chaz.
This is why I brought up the thing with season 4, which I know was shot, reverse with this season. But, just saying, like, this could be another instance where it's like, yeah, the popular are so popular that they can't be taken down. It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
The Bruno Goodmine message, it was like people seemed shocked, but also not shocked. Like they just wanted to seem shocked. Like they were like, oh my God. Like they were like they had to be, but then they were like,
it's not a mummy's boy.
Then they were like, but I'm not actually surprised because this person seemed completely just unreal.
Yeah. It's just very boring.
Yep. And then she threw poor Shuby under the bus.
Oh my God, I'm effed.
Oh my god, I'm effed.
Oh my god, I'm effed.
Does he have something in his throat? Do you hear that?
Oh my god, I'm effed.
Oh my god, I'm effed.
Effed.
Oh my god, I'm effed. It's like he's trying to impersonate us for a change, you know? You hear that?
Oh my god, I'm effed.
Like, is he making fun of me?
I think
He's doing a
making
me
fun of you.
voice?
He's doing a you voice.
Oh my god. That's what people suddenly imitate me.
I forgot to bring this up last episode, but I think there was a moment where Shuby, like, he was like sitting in the corner of his room, and then he's like, fuck. And he goes, fuck.
Yeah.
and it looked like he like scared himself after he said fuck. He's fuck.
It's like I've never cursed 2 times in a row before.
Who am I? What do I represent?
Oh shoot.
What are my morals?
Yes. Yeah. So he comes in the chat and he's like, I feel terrible how with Bruno. We had a connection, but Jennifer had such great energy. But it turns out, and Tamira comes out and is like, hey, what did she mean about people not having her back? And, you know, she was like, hey, Bruno was.
Tamira's good, man. She's
Yeah.
right on point. She knows right when to get in there. Oh, she's ruthless. I
Yeah.
tell you. in a
She
good
was
way.
like, Bruno was inconsistent. So the classic line, I had to do what's best for the circle.
Yeah.
Because the circle's a living, breathing thing. So you have to water it and help it grow.
That's right.
You have to do a blood sacrifice for the circle.
The circle is all of us.
And a mummy's boy provides the best blood for the circle. And this is where
or an adult dressed as a baby. That
Yes.
works as well. Yeah.
it's pretty good. And that's where Chaz says, Sasha asked Billie Jean for an alliance, and that's the reason why she picked your team. And he says, I'm not attacking you. I just think an open dialogue would be cool. I love that. I'm not attacking you. I'm just openly attacking you in front of the whole circle.
I mean, once they start ganging up on him, it's like, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Shoobs.
But it's good. I mean, like, it's definitely a good strategy. It's like once there's blood in the water, everybody should pick someone that they can all choose to eliminate. You know, why not?
Shuby Shark has created all these Shuby sharks in the water chasing
Yeah.
after the blood.
I mean, when there's blood in the water and everybody can all pick a common enemy in these shows, you know, to eliminate, and then you all get to say, hey, I'm safe. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's stupid because
Easy vote. Yeah.
sometimes it's stupid because you're the next person on the bottom, right? And you know it. And then you're like, oh, but I'll get to the next vote, so eliminate you. But if it's not clear what exactly the ranking order is, and you're just like, oh, we'll just vote out this person, then sometimes I'm like, man, let's just, you know, well, at least let's ostracize this new person, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at least a certain group can, you know, like Jennifer isn't doing it and Tom isn't doing it. But for this other alliance of people that don't like Sasha, I think it's a smart thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely buried Sasha. Like Sasha is screwed now as a
Yeah.
result, I would say. Because it also sends a message to Jennifer and Tom of like, hey, you're in the minority here.
Yeah. So Shubham does say this line about using hashtags that made him question who he was, if he really was. And that's where we do get
Coming out of this very, very well, mate, now. This is all very good. You should be very, very happy.
Sharky Shubham, the catfish hunter, caught a catfish. Look, I know.
Sharky Shubham the catfish caught a catfish. And if people need the reference, this is it from season 1.
Sharky Shubham is hunting the catfishes, the snakes, and the rats. This is a message for other catfishes. It's shark season, and we're hunting.
Yeah, catfishes.
Still to this day, one of the best circle quotes ever.
And
Ever.
we're hunting.
And we're hunting. And the music they play is so dramatic underneath it too.
Dun.
So good.
Yeah. It's hard to tell what Raven is thinking at this point. I think Raven is undecided, and she continues to be undecided.
What do you think Shuby could have said that would have smoothed things over?
Wait, who could have said something to smooth things over?
Shuby, as
Nothing.
Sasha, what do you think he could have said in this group chat? Do you think there's anything that they wouldn't have jumped on him for, or do you
Hey
think
guys,
this was a
don't worry.
predetermined thing?
It's me, Shubham, from season 1. I was trying to catfish. Obviously, it's not working, but don't worry. It's me, Shuby. Everybody loves me.
You know what though? That would be a fucking awesome move if he did that.
It would have failed miserably.
I
Oh,
would
there's-
respect the hell out of it. I would do that even if I were catfishing and I got caught.
You would
on the
say you're
show.
Shubham.
I would say I'm Shuby. That's a last ditch effort to
Yeah, and then
say.
I would say, show me your photo.
Then I'd have an album of Shuby photos.
Oh, Shuby
my,
photos. Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
backup album. It would be hold on, let me show you what my background would be. For those watching on YouTube.
Oh,
this would be the
It
photo
is
that I
the
bring up.
picture that I had 2 episodes ago. It is Joey laying a smooch on Shuby. That's great. Oh, and Ben's getting in the 3-way kiss. That's so sweet. That's very MTV. He's really getting in there. That's so sweet. So we get into this game of let's get quizzical. Ben's favorite game.
It's my
This was
favorite.
really hard trivia. So we get the pink team of Marvin, Jennifer, Tom, and Tamira, and the blue team of Sam, Sasha, Chaz, and Raven. I like how the prize was just trophies. You know, nothing, no consequence.
IKEA trophies, by the way.
Yes.
They were those little wooden IKEA guys that
Yeah,
they sell at
they were
IKEA, and
cool.
then they just glued it on top of a little
Sponsored
map.
you by Swedish meatballs made from horse. So those are so good, by the way, with the lingonberry sauce. I know you haven't had them.
No,
Okay.
I have. They're very good.
You have.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's awesome. When
It's,
I named
look, whenever in Brooklyn, whenever you make a trip down to IKEA, it's like a full day thing, right? Because
Man,
it's a trip, and so you got to get lunch at the cafeteria.
I know it's just rare that I name a food and you've had it. Sorry, I'm just conditioned.
The fuck?
It was rude. It was rude of me.
Yeah, you are rude.
It was rude of me. I like the lingonberry juice a lot too. The lingonberry. Did you have the lingonberry juice?
No, I
That's
didn't. I've had the chicken fingers though. They're pretty good.
I never had those.
Really?
No, I just always get the horse meatballs.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
Yeah, Felis domesticus. What could that be, Jennifer? You like how Brett was like, we shouldn't pick animals because what if we get it wrong? And it's like, well, if you don't pick animals, people are going to be suspicious, dum-dum.
Yeah.
Chaz picks biology. Yeah, the heart rate thing. Dude, you think people's
Oh my
beats
God.
per minute over 100? Well, come on.
Yeah, I'm. You should. Okay, let me just say this. You should know this answer, even if you're not a nurse. Just as a human being, you should know this answer.
But even if you went to nursing school for 30 seconds, you should know it.
yeah, but I mean, you should know it, even if you're not a nurse. Like so many people in the circle didn't know this, and it's like you don't know what a healthy blood pressure is. Like when you go to the doctor, you get your blood pressure taken. You don't know if that number is too high or too low. How do you not know?
People don't care.
That's crazy. You got to care about that stuff.
I like that it's that for Tamira's category, it was health and beauty, not beauty or health. It was health and beauty.
They should have said cosmetology.
Yes.
That should have
Dude,
been the category.
What do you put on first to help even out skin texture? I thought this was a give me because primer, like prime first, like paint prime. Yeah, it was kind of a give me.
For Tom, instead of history, they should have said circle history.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Raven dance. I thought it was Spain too for the tango. I didn't know it was Argentina. Did you know
I
that?
had no idea.
Yeah, that was a tricky one. But still, it
I
was
guess
like
it was Spain.
everybody was Spain, so it's not like that did anything. You're right. This sucked. The most medals. The most medals. People didn't know that it was Michael Phelps. People
How
were
did they
like,
not like?
Chaz
maybe
was
it's-
jumping up and down saying Simone Biles, like she didn't even compete in the last Olympics for most of it. Like
I think it's a generational thing, Max. I think we're old. And all these guys are in their 20s and they don't know who Michael Phelps
well,
is.
they're stupid. Learn your history, okay? I know
Learn
that
your history.
I
Learn
wasn't
about all
alive.
Learn about all the Vegas TMZ news stories that Phelps had after his
Yeah,
Olympics.
okay.
Learn about Ryan Lochte and his terrible reality TV show. Learn about that swim team. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't alive when Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points, but I still know about it. Okay, I still know these things. Come on. Okay, so Pink, the Pink team, Marvin Science. Yeah, we already talked about that. So Tom invites Marvin to a private chat because he's a little suspicious about the geography thing, and he says that Marvin's been getting increasingly popular.
Yeah,
So
it was the bicep. The bicep changed everything.
Yeah, the bicep thing. And that's what he says. He's a congratulations on the clay challenge and the trivia thing. And he asks him about his time with Tamir. And Marvin's like, yeah, she was freaky, bruh. She sent me a pic and I touched her tits, bro. Yeah, things were wild. And that's where Tom is kind of like, things aren't adding up, like with like the trivia thing. And then he says, like, in his profile, he talks about LGBTQ rights and feminism, but now he's like,
And
the way he's talking about this,
army, yeah,
the way he's talking about this date isn't exactly polite.
and that could lead him to think that Marvin is a catfish, but really Marvin is just what's the word, Max? What word is there to describe Marvin? Eccentric, confusing,
I think he's just immature.
immature,
Just young and immature. I mean, I don't think he's like
good intentioned, but ultimately the execution is to be more desired.
Yeah, I think that way because I would say that he probably does care about LGBTQ
I think
rights
so
and
too.
feminism too.
He comes across as a good soul. He does.
Yeah. Like
But he's
I
also
didn't
like a
think-
young. He's like a young dude with a lot of energy. You know,
like he wasn't talking about this date in like this like crazy disrespectful manner, but I could see why in the circle you would be like this, especially with the other things that aren't adding up. You would be like, this isn't adding up, you know?
yeah.
Especially because the pic wasn't freaky.
Yeah.
It was just her in a dress. I'd be like, so how freaky was the pic? Be like, she was in a red dress sitting in a car. Like just sitting there. I'd be like, this is.
And by the way,
Did you grow up in a religious household?
and by the way, I felt them, and the nipples really are pierced. In case you were wondering,
but they broke off.
they broke
What?
off though. I was squeezing them too hard. They
Wait,
came
what?
off.
They broke. Well, they're oh, okay. Yeah. And Marvin ends this chat with hashtag secret squad ready to fuck shit up. It's a really good catchphrase. I'm sure he can sell that on shirts and stuff. when
Yeah,
this
I
is
heard
done.
that. That's actually the British Secret Service's motto.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So Marvin just knew that, so he could.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. Yeah,
They
Tom
use,
really
they use it in the Kingsman movies. I think.
Nice.
They say it.
Tom leaves this chat just more confused that he's been this whole time. He's just not sure what to
I
do
would
with
be
Marvin.
too. I would be too.
I am confused.
He could win this fucking game for all we know.
It'd be awesome. Well, that's why he entered 3 reality shows. You know, you
He's
have to-
such a wild. Well, yeah, it improves your odds. you
yeah,
know.
it's smart. It's the way to
Yeah.
go. Xanthi and Brett, they decide to hit up Sam to make sure that the connection is still strong, and then Sam adds in Chaz, and they just talk about astrology, and they form an alliance until the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about astrology?
What's your sign? Huh?
Stop sign, baby.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
A good one.
All right, Sasha and Raven, they do a speed mixer, but it's just Shuby asking her questions. I thought a mixer is when you both
You
ask.
mix. Yeah.
You mix. You don't pelt with questions, pepper with questions.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they do talk about twerk wars though. That would be a mixer.
That's the quickest way to Raven's heart is by twerking right into it.
She twerks.
So- oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
haven't heard about that before.
She's
She
a
talked about
twerkaholic.
twerking? She's a
She's a-
twerkaholic.
Yeah.
I'll have
She
to
has a
rewatch
problem.
the episode.
She goes to
See if
meetings.
Has she mentioned twerk? Has anybody talked about twerking before? Or is this the first time we've heard
I
about
think
it
this is
on the
first
show?
mention. I think this is the first
I'm not sure
mention
if
of it.
twerking has. Oh, so you must have read about that, maybe on her Twitter profile, or maybe
think
ET
so. Yeah.
E Online did something.
I saw a TMZ article about
Oh,
about
okay.
her getting arrested for twerking too hard and
Oh,
too much.
wow. The
Yeah.
twerk wars have really gone far.
It's
Wow.
it's getting ridiculous. It really is.
Yeah. So Shuby says you have a fire personality, and I'm always looking out for you. And Raven's like, I'm not committing to anything with you. You're at the bottom of the pack. You're damaged goods.
It's bad when Raven isn't just willingly jumping ship for another.
Yeah,
new
when
person.
Raven's not like, oh my god, I'm so inspired by you.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
she was like
inspired by
Brittany.
everybody. She's
Nobody
inspired by-
liked Brittany, and she liked Brittany.
But when Shuby tries, she's
Raven
like,
is an amazing person with a heart of gold who loves everyone. Okay,
not Shuby.
Raven's a very kind soul, and
hates you.
Raven's not going to war. Raven will go to twerk wars with you, but if she doesn't have your back, Shuby, this is not good.
This is really not good.
Oh my god!
Oh, oops,
Yes!
wrong one.
Oh my god, I'm effed.
Yeah, you're effed.
I will. You know what? The more and more I'm thinking about it, Max, ever since you said it, I really think he should just come out and say that he's Shubon.
I'm
I
sure.
really do. I think it would save his whole game. I really think it would save his game. Who's gonna vote out Shuby? Nobody.
Everyone.
Nobody's
You
gonna.
lied to us.
You're a liar. You're a morally bad person. You're an evil person. You should be in prison. No, I
Yeah.
really think he should at this point. I really do.
I mean, Shubham knows too. He's like, I'm not getting the commitment that I need. If she's an influencer, she could block me. It's like, yep. That is basically what she just said to you.
I mean, Shuby should just announce. He's like, look, guys, I know people. I'm kind of a big deal in Netflix. I could put in a word with some casting people, maybe get you guys on another show, but you got to carry me to the finals.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do. Why doesn't he just
come
do
on,
it? Just do it.
Shubes, come on.
Just use your clout.
Come on. We get to the glam party. Everybody dances and looks glamorous, except for Tasha, who doesn't dress up, but she still looks good. Oh, she puts a little head thing on,
Yeah.
but she doesn't dress up. Which
Yeah.
that's what I would do. I wouldn't dress up.
No.
I did like Chaz's like feather thing going on. It was pretty awesome, but I don't care about these parties. They don't do anything for me.
No.
Hmm.
We'd be terrible on the circle, Max. They'd be like, okay, put
Dude,
on
they
this
would
costume
love
and
us.
dance.
We'd be Yas Queening the whole time. We'd be Mario Kart Rainbow Roading the whole time. So you have to post your most glamorous photo. We get Marvin. He was wearing khakis and a blazer and a bow tie. Jennifer, she's in a dress on some rocks by the water. Tommy's on a beach chair. Blah 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 blah.
Boring.
Boring,
This whole
boring,
thing was
boring.
very boring.
It
to
was
me. I
fucking
didn't
boring until Oliver
like
shows up.
it. Yes. Finally, Oliver.
I like Oliver. He's 26. He's from Atlanta. He's a hip hop artist and content creator. He says the circle is the Olympics of social media.
Okay.
Is that because the ratings get worse every year? oh,
Oh, no.
oh,
That's savage!
oh my God.
I know it, Brandon. Got him.
The Olympics of social
No,
media.
I like Oliver Twixt. Do you like Oliver Twixt?
Yes. Oh, I
think-
get it. It's like Oliver and Company with the cats.
Yes, but he also likes Twix candy bars.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I love them.
No love them.
You
Two for
they're
me,
always-
none for you.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
You think I bought this so that I could share?
Share it? No.
Are you stupid?
I do like how Chaz is finally happy to have another gay guy on episode 7 of Circle Singles. Wow, finally somebody I can date
Finally,
on the show about single people
finally, someone else who loves Rainbow
potentially
Road.
could date for
Finally,
single.
someone else who loves Rainbow Road as much as I do.
It's just so funny. It's like the show's called Singles, and then they have one gay guy, and
There's no one for him to date. There's no one for him to flirt with.
7 episodes in out of a 12-episode show.
This was always the plan, Max. Just trust production, okay? Just trust production. This was always the plan right from the beginning.
Yes. Speaking of the Rainbow Road, I'm not sure if Oliver realizes that it's the Rainbow Road emoji. I think he got a little confused by the whole thing, because Sam starts out first and welcomes Oliver, and he reads her message and the hashtag at the end.
Hashtag Circle Gang. Pride heart emoji.
What's the pride heart emoji? I don't know what that is.
He's a little late to the game.
I
isn't
thought
he?
that we resolved that it's the Rainbow Road heart emoji with the way that people have been throwing it around this Sergi, that it's no longer at the pride heart. He's a little. We'll have to clarify it for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
He'll get it.
Yeah.
He'll get it. He'll catch up.
yeah. Yeah, and everyone like sucks up to Oliver, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're the most amazing person ever! Please join my alliance! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oliver, I love you so much.
I love rapping. I'm a rapper too. We'll be rap together because that's how it works on the circle. We can rap together. That's how rapping works. It's typed
Let's
out.
be best friends.
We can create content together in the typing.
We can play Rainbow Road together, Oliver, please.
Yes. But yes, Shuby's plan is for the newbies to outnumber the OGs. I do think that can happen, Shuby, but just without you. Maybe the other newbies once they get rid of you.
Yeah, Shuby's fucked. He's fucked. I really was hoping he'd make it to the end, but he's fucked.
I hope we're wrong.
The
God, this is
circle-
whack.
The circle put him in kind of a tight spot. They threw him in late and gave him the catfish of his nightmares. He's trying, though. He's trying.
Yeah. But then we get to the best part of the episode when Tamira invites Raven and Sam to a chat, and Tamira wants to spill the tea about her date with Marvin and
He
says,
squeezed my boobs. He touched my boobs. I touched his bicep.
I sent him the freakiest pic of me fully clothed. It was truly freaky. So freaky.
And then he proposed.
Yes.
Now we're married.
Raven's mouth hit the floor.
The floor. She was shocked.
I hope in the next episode, like it like
I was
fades-
dying laughing at this point. By
I hope
the
it
way.
fades from black and she's just like trashed her entire apartment in rage.
She really does act like they're like in a full relationship.
They are, Ben.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. They're married. I'm sorry. He's a scumbag.
He's a two-timer.
A two-timer.
He's canceled.
Damn it, Marvin. First, you 2-time Big Brother, and now you 2-time Raven. How dare you?
Now, instead of appearing on 20 more reality shows, he's only going to appear on 19. Ha ha, you're canceled.
I think Raven has invested too much of herself and her emotions into Marvin in this game. And I think she should redirect this passion towards the game. And I think it would suit her well to do so.
It's called Circle Singles. It's just dating is part of the game.
It's just a dating show. Yeah.
Damn.
They ought to bring in Marvin into this chat after they're done talking. I hope next episode they do. I hope they do. That would be amazing, right?
It'd be great if they united and turned against Marvin and voted him out instead of Shubham.
That would be so funny.
Throw the whole man out. Am I right? Or am I right?
That's right.
Well, I'm excited to see how it all wraps up here on Circle Singles.
Me too.
Week 2.
Yeah. They'll all be eating Kraft singles at that final dinner table. They'll all be eating Pringles. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, do we have anything else about this episode? I feel like we got through it pretty quickly, but that game took up majority of the episode.
And it wasn't a good game. It was
It wasn't.
stupid.
No, I was wrong, okay?
Can we please get some more games that are anonymous, please?
Yeah, I want them to stab each other in the back and trash each other, but they won't do it.
And even then, they don't do that even under anonymous mode. They're still complaining about the people that were doing it last time. Like Chaz
But
is still
maybe
like,
they will
I
now.
don't like that negative energy from
Maybe
people at
like Tamira will or something. You know, maybe Tasha.
You're
will.
right. If there's anyone who would, it'd be her. Man, I'm Team Tamira. I really am.
Yeah.
I like Tamira a lot. Tamira brings the goods.
Yes. I don't think and anyone will beat the picture of Yu Ling as the monster, which was the best thing I've ever seen drawn in the circle.
That's
That
the
was
greatest thing ever.
it
Oh
was
my
truly
god.
the Sistine
They were
the Sistine
so
Chapel.
they were so hurt by it.
I know, it was incredible.
by it. Who drew that again? Was it Brazar?
No, it was
No, someone else.
it was the cruise guy.
Oh, that's
Ev-
right.
Everett
Dr. something.
Everson.
Everson. Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, that's bad.
I look like a tarantula's anus.
Everson.
Yes.
I think it was.
Everson? Was it Everson?
I think it was.
Well, it's been a great time. It's been a great week. Yes, Everson, I got it right. Ha ha. You couldn't stop me. Anyway, it's been a great 3 eps so far. We are excited to do the next episode. You can join us tomorrow live around 3:30-ish.
Eastern.
Between 3:30 and 4 live on the stream. That's Friday, January 6th. And otherwise, join us on our Patreon for the Circle Center, where we'll be recapping the whole week. That is starts at $5. That is patreon.com/reality alert.
Yes. Those usually go up on Saturday. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Bye.
Eastern time. Our
Yes,
chat is asking.
Eastern time.
Eastern time. Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your 2 best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Oh my god, I'm effed.